Makers, this is Megan and I am back today with a new 6x6 fixed layout. So for this one, I am actually using a sketch, 2 sketches to be exact. This was a challenge from the March Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and I've been saving this one to use for this challenge, this 6x6 challenge. So you will see that I am bringing in the rest of these hexagons that I used in one of my layouts for last month's 6x6 fix layout. And I'm so excited about this. I absolutely love how this one turned out. And yeah, I'm just so happy with it. So the challenge for this layout was to pick 2 sketches and then to merge them together. And so I hope by the end you will kind of see my sketches as they are merged together. So the one sketch that I picked had a bunch of hexagons on it, and then the other sketch had layers of papers and photos. And so on the left hand side I'm going to have the hexagons, and then on the right hand side I am going to have the photos, and I'm going to use my 6x6 paper pads to create layers and everything for my photos. So here you can see I have gotten down all of my hexagons. I'm going to spend a while gluing these down, so I'm not going to make you watch all of that. I will come back in a moment. It'll just be a second to you, but it will be a few minutes for me. Okay, here you can see I am just gluing down the very last couple of pieces of hexagons, and then now I am going to bring in these 6x6 pieces for the paper pads that I'm going to be using. So I thought it would be fun, instead of using 12x12 pieces of paper to create the look of the second sketch, I wanted to use my 6x6 paper pads and to use up a few of these designs. So what I'm doing is I am cutting two of these papers in half, and then I am just adding them onto the layout. And I absolutely love how this turned out. It looks so good, and it's a nice way to use up your 6x6 paper pads. So if you need a full 12x12 length, you can totally just cut your 6x6 piece of paper in half and then stack it on top of itself, and it totally works. Yes, you do have to be careful with the patterns, and sometimes depending on the pattern it won't work as well, but for the most part you can make it work pretty seamlessly. Okay, so I have these 2 cute photos of my friend's daughter this was from 2009, and they had come to stay with us, and so I'm pulling out a bunch of photos that I'm thinking I might want to scrapbook later on. And actually, if you want to see me use those photos that I just pulled out, make sure you are a Patreon member, because I made that layout for my patrons. Okay, so here I am cutting up the photos, and you'll see me put a piece of paper over her face here, and that's just so that I can respect my friend. I did not ask her if I could put her daughter's face on YouTube, and so I probably could text her and she'd be totally okay with it, but I was just kind of scrapbooking, and I was just like, I'm just gonna do this because I didn't text her and ask her. So here I am using one of my 6x6 paper pads, and I got tired of I think I was just using a Post-it note and it kept getting in the way. So I got tired of it and threw it to the side for a second. But anyway, so here is where I just used my 6x6 paper pad to make a mat for the photos. And I really, really love how this turned out so much. I think this is one of my favorites. One of my favorite layouts that I've made in a really, really long time. Oh, and then here we realize, oh no, I didn't glue down, a couple of these. So I'm going to glue those down, and then we are going to get back to the scrapping. So here I kind of glued the paper on crooked, and so I had to cut it off a little bit. But that's okay. You can't even really tell because most of that pattern isn't showing the straight line. And then here I am using that edge of that 6x6 paper to make sure this pattern got lined up. And then I'm going to glue down that block of 6x6 paper. And then the photos. And then comes the really, really fun part where we are going to start embellishing. So I took off the her face covers again. That's kind of funny. I don't know why I did that. So I probably should text my friend right now and just be like, hey, can I put your daughter's face on YouTube? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I'm using some Maggie Holmes sticker book that I got from, I think I got it from Tuesday Morning, I want to say. But I might have actually gotten it from Michael's. I don't have any idea, but I thought it would be kind of fun to use this sticker book and to use the flowers and just some of the phrases and things. So it had the this word smile on there, and I thought that would be kind of a fun title to use. So the title is going to end up being Lovely Smile Sweet Girl. So I'm going to spend some time looking for the word sweet because I thought I had seen the word sweet in this booklet. And I'm going to look and look and look and I cannot find it. So I keep finding all of these other things. So I'm going to embellish as I go. But really I'm looking for the word sweet. So here you can see I'm putting down lots of little stickers just to embellish. There we go. And then I did find the word sweet. And then I totally ripped it in half and I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, that happened, but it's okay. You can barely even tell that it happens. And so yeah, I get that glued down. And then I'm going through and looking to see if I can find the word girl, but I couldn't find the word girl. So I am going to end up using just a tile letter sticker, and these are from Studio Calico. I'm just going to use some black ones to go along with the word lovely, and I'm just going to kind of put it at an angle right there with an exclamation mark. And that is my title. I absolutely love it. It's not perfect, but I'm okay with that. Then also from the sticker book, I pull in this pretty floral piece of paper. I put it at the top and the bottom. And now I'm going to bring in some more embellishments. So I'm just adding some of these pretty enamel dots. I'm not sure what those are from. I really don't know. But then I also had these cute little, they're not puffy stickers. What are they? And they're not acrylic pieces, but it's like a puffy sticker without the puffiness. And so I'm going to put that down. And this is where you'll see me trying to rub off the stickiness that's behind the, that's supposed to be the glue for it. But I don't like the glue because it leaves behind an oily residue. I don't know if you guys have ever bought any of the rubber. I think that's what they are, rubber charms from like Amy Tan or anything like that. But the glue or whatever they use, if you let it sit on the paper for a long time, it starts looking oily on the paper. And so that's the reason why I decided I was going to wash it off. And I need to glue it on because I still haven't even glued it on. I'm sitting here playing with it because it's still sticky like that stuff. And then I bring in that pretty little heart and ruffle piece that says XOXO for that cluster. And I think I'm almost done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Make sure you run on over to see Caitlin's layout that she is making and posting up today as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!